Education sector will have almost 180 billion, in the budget for capital expenditure that will be used to improve and to build additional schools.
One of the sectors in Lagos State that have witnessed visible and fundamental intervention for more than 2 years now is education. The determination of the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to build a virile education system has led to massive rehabilitation and upgrading of classrooms in public schools across the state. The projects which are being facilitated by the Lagos State Infrastructure Asset Management Agency, LASIAMA, were mainly to address shortfall in the number of classrooms, replace dilapidating ones, and give the state an educational infrastructure that ensures conducive environment for teaching and learning. This is in line with the third pillar E of the theme's agenda, which stands for education and technology.
LASIAMA have renovated over 100 public school buildings across the state, and what informed the continuous renovation of public schools is due to the deplorable state of our public schools. We identify public buildings that are defective. Those that are defective are considered for selections during renovations.
It's exactly like this, with the doors and the windows out. The roof is terrible, and the conditioning of the floor is terrible as well. It was terrible, very terrible. We were excited at first when they first came in. I think they came to inform the principal, so they informed him about the renovation, and then we were all excited. We have fun now. The doors are well fixed, and then the windows are well fixed too. Generally, the condition is conducive for the students.
The massive renovation works commenced in the year 2020 and has covered more than 100 secondary schools spread across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. These include Ayedere Ajibola Junior and Senior High School, Army Children Junior High School, Ekpe, Randall Junior Secondary School, Apapa, Unity Junior High School, Tolu in Ajegunle, Ipakodo Junior Grammar School, Ikorodu, amongst others.
State governments has really tried concerning the renovation of my school, and then since the work has been completed, the students, the staff, we have been really enjoying the facilities, and this has really helped the staff of the school to discharge their duty effectively, and at the same time the students are equally enjoying their learning environments, and this has reflected in our result in the last external examination, which the school did perfectly well.
The school was dilapidated, the toilet was bad, the school surroundings was so dead. It was not that okay. But before the paint and infrastructure, the school became okay, good education and good surroundings.
Before handing over any facility for management, we have to make sure that the facility we are handing over is in good order, is in good condition. So how do we do that? Before you can hand over, you have to do what is called renovation or rehabilitation of the facility. So we're also involved in supervising and inspecting all the rehabilitation and renovation works that is being handled by LASIAMA. So once that is done, we'll hand over the property to the end users.
With areas of intervention including the replacement of roofing structure, windows and doors of classrooms, along with the renovation of complementary facilities such as toilets, flooring, lighting and painting, the administration is given priority to the provision of functional education infrastructure in the state. The aggressive renovation has successfully restored many dilapidated public school infrastructure. Lagos now has more educational facilities befitting its status as a model smart city, and that which facilitates qualitative teaching and learning.
I joined this school about 2 years ago, and the building was not in good shape. In fact, when Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu now sent some delegates to come and inspect the state of the building, so not quite long, we just realized that some people were coming for the renovation. As at that time, inside the classroom was nothing to write home about. The chairs and the tables were not in good shape. But just of recent, when the renovation was completed, new chairs and tables were installed. The lights that are inside the classroom now, they are something good, to the extent that even the students that you are taking now, you can see them and drilling them for Becker examination now, they are always happy to stay behind in the afternoon, because they are very sure that if there is light, we can actually switch off the light. If you see the type of light that is inside there now, it is nothing but international standard. If you check our toilets, there is in good shape. Everything, as you are looking at the building outside, that is how good the inside is.
To maintain the standard of the facilities, the administration has approved the engagement of facility managers for the rehabilitated schools. The facility management contract will sustain the provision of quality maintenance services in schools, preserve the infrastructure, ensure sustainability, prevent the reversal to bad state, and save the state of cost regularly incurred on huge renovations.
All the facility managers that were placed on each schools, they were very, very fantastic, because we gave them strict monitoring and we made sure they followed the scope of works.
I want to thank La Selva. I want to go back to the base first by thanking the Honorable Governor for a commendable effort, for a laudable project. And this is the first of its kind that we are having something like this, to my own knowledge. And you know, for him to have even thought about it, you know, it's so laudable, it's so nice, it's so good. And we could even see when we started the operations. When we wanted to start, La Selva gave us a scope of work which we were to abide with, which we are to work upon. That is maintaining existing furnitures, maintaining, doing cleanliness generally. You know, cleanliness is next to godliness. Doing sewage, disposal, execution of the disposal beans, lights, plumbing, electrical, and any other thing that will make the school to be well disposed for learning.
I want to thank the Lagos State government for creating La Selva. We were given platform for assessment. We're more than that. I don't know the number, but we have platform for assessment. How do I mean? Weekly reports, monthly report, quarterly report with pictorial evidences. So I want to appreciate them for the system we put in place to check performance and for the concept of having your facilities being functional year in, year out. Thank you very much.
A major component of La Selva's projects is job creation. Through many renovation and maintenance programs, the agency continues to create job opportunities for small and medium-scale businesses, especially artisans such as plumbers, electricians, cleaners, etc. So far, the school projects have created over 2,000 direct and indirect jobs, thereby enabling economies within the various communities where the schools are located.
Reasons why Lagos State government outsourced the management of the facilities to the general public is one, it will empower indigenous professionals, indigenous artisans as well. It will also create that link between the general public and the government, and also the professionals in the outside world. That's one of the basic reasons why government outsource the management of all the facilities.
Since the completion of the projects, teaching and learning have taken on a higher dimension, as both teachers and students are excited about the renovated classrooms.
The building ever before this renovation was cracking, the floors almost gone. And we tried our best within the limit of the running course to do some little things. When we realized we couldn't work, we wrote letters to all the agencies, and we were glad that LASAMA came to our rescue.
In fact, it was a great jubilation. Most of the students were so happy that they are going to have something new, and even the staff, that we're going to have a conducive area for the students to learn.
When we entered the classrooms, we saw that there was fans and bulbs that gives us lights. We are free to walk and there are so many spaces. I feel so excited and so happy.
With very strong focus and commitment, the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is creating and sustaining a healthy environment for delivering quality education. Great numbers of teachers and students are now learning in an environment that is safe and responsive to education in the state.